So I'm going to be brutally honest. If you are new to affiliate marketing or wanting to make money online, there are specific avenues and elements that you need to be aware of, plain and simple. For the most part, and I'm sharing this from my own experience, there are a number of websites out there or loads of different platforms. Like, the internet is a very vast space, and I could go on and on and on about all of the intricacies and the things that you should avoid and you should do. But just know that if you are a beginner, just to be straight up, when you're starting out, many of us, myself included, were completely oblivious or are completely oblivious to a lot of the elements that you need to know to figure out how to make money online. And the problem is that we stumble across so many different avenues trying to figure things out because we're desperate to want to earn a buck online, that we don't really know what we're doing, and that we fall down so many rabbit holes and traps. We spend time looking at different avenues, websites, YouTube videos and so forth, thinking that we can figure out how to do something, and a lot of times it overwhelms us. But then eventually, when we do pluck up the courage to get started, we end up, unless we have some sort of direction or process to follow, we'll easily get distracted and end up falling into something that we really shouldn't get involved with. And the problem is with us that many of us starting out genuinely go to the internet to try and find out how we can utilize a lot of these aspects, and more often than not we end up stumbling across platforms such as these here. Now, these are old type of websites. These have been around for a very long time. Now, they're not as active anymore as they used to be, but I can almost guarantee you that many newbies, like myself included, will, when they're starting out, stumble across many of these platforms, and you will get drawn into looking at the processes that are involved. You look at the information, even though it's outdated now, it's not relevant to really what's currently going on, but then at the same time, a lot of the information that's on these sites is still relevant today because they use a lot of the same tricks and tactics to get you to spend money, which in turn will waste you money and you won't get anything back. So I recently found a site like this here to give you an example. So Get Are Free. So this would have been one of the early examples of kind of learning how to get products for free or to promote products through marketing and using different types of methods in order to promote online. So many of these older type of sites will usually give you a rundown of exactly what you need to do. So you need to promote in certain ways. You can gain access to different products, promotions. You can gain access to different types of criteria that you can utilize. So they will send you usually to links to find promotions or products, or they will ask you in return that you spend a bit of money in order to gain access to specific things. Now, on the outside looking in as a beginner, you think to yourself, oh, that's okay, that's not really such a bad thing. But in reality, you're not gaining anything from it. If anything, you're only going to lose money. So you just need to be mindful of that. If you're an absolute beginner starting out, more chances than not, and I can almost be certain that many of you have stumbled across sites like these here, and you've gotten caught up into the different avenues of what it's telling you, even though these sites are old and outdated. But even if you're a beginner, the chances are that won't even register with you at all, because you're so desperate about trying to figure out how to make money online. Any type of information that gives you any sort of inclination of what you can do, you're nearly going to zone in on that. And so many newbies get caught up with these type of platforms, and that's where they end up not making money at all. And if anything, they just waste a load of time, effort, energy, and they will lose a ton of money, thinking that by spending money on platforms like these that it's going to give them something back. It won't. You need to just stay away from platforms like these altogether. So it's surprising to see that a lot of these older websites are still active even today, but it's proof that they're still working. So clearly there's people making money online on these sites, but it's not the beginner. Someone that's starting out won't make money on these sites. If anything, it's just going to waste you a ton of money. So you really do need to be self-aware enough to understand that, you know what, there has to be better alternatives online, which there is. Like, even when you look at more modern websites, a lot of these modern websites utilize very similar methods, but they just do it in a more intricate way. But they do it in a way as well that is more easily accessible to beginners. A lot of these older sites would have used older, outdated methods to teach you how to make money online. But again, a lot of it is still relevant today. But you just have to be mindful. But if you're genuinely serious, you need to stay away from, especially like these older type of sites, because they're not really going to do anything for you as such. But if you genuinely are serious and wanting to understand the processes of how to make money online, that you could potentially build it into a business, then you need a structured path to follow, and you need guidance to show you how to focus on one particular aspect and one thing, because that's going to be your way forward. Because if you try to do too many different things, and if you put on too many hats trying to be all things to all people, you're not going to get anywhere. All it is going to distract you and spread your attention in so many ways that you can't even concentrate. You need to pick an avenue and you need to stick to it, and the only way really to do that is to follow a process. Because when we're starting out, myself included, I fell into this trap when I started out as well, that we don't have a process to follow. So you need something to show you exactly what it is that you need to do. That's going to give you the best results, but it's also going going to teach you as well, not only to focus on one thing, but to show you how to build an audience or a community of loyal followers, because that's going to be your ticket to earning money online. Because people are not going to buy anything off you if you're just starting out and nobody knows you. People need to know you in order to buy from you, and the only way you can do that is to build trust. It's like when you go into your local grocery store or go into your local hardware store. The reason why you go into those places is because you know the brand, you know the people that work inside it, you trust them, you trust their opinions, you trust their information, and you also trust that their prices are good and affordable for you to purchase what it is that you need without breaking the bank, so that you can go about your day and solve the problems you need to solve. Essentially, it's the same process with working online. So if you're just starting out, that's exactly what you need. You need that process to show you how to focus on that one thing, while also showing you how to build an audience for your own purposes, so that you can build and scale your business. So if you are interested in figuring out more about how to set all that up, you can check out the link below in the description. That will show you the same system that I use to build my business. That will teach you all of those aspects on how to focus on one aspect, how to build it up into a sustainable business, but also to build a loyal and engaging community. That will also allow you to work with other affiliate marketers and entrepreneurs who are also building their businesses. That will teach you exactly what you need to focus on and what you should avoid to see real success, so that you can just focus on those particular aspects and that one thing, so that you can really start to see results. Again, if you are interested, you can check out the link below. And if you are interested in finding out more about other particular avenues of how you can earn a bit of a side income online, but also to show you platforms that you really should avoid at all costs, to stop you wasting your time, effort, energy and money, so that you can focus on the real things that you need to do to make money online, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be updated when future videos are released. And in the meantime, if you genuinely want to see more content around other platforms like this and other ways of how you can generate an income online, you can check out the playlist of these videos here on screen to see more platforms and more ways of how you can generate an income. And I will see you all in the next one.